Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Chairman and CEO, Sabre Holdings, Sam Gilliland.
Well, good afternoon, and thank you for joining us. As Sabre officially signs the ECPAT Code of Conduct and launches the Passport to Freedom, our initiative to help fight human trafficking. I'm quite frankly in awe of the overwhelming response and show of support we've received, but then again, knowing how enormous this issue is, I'm not surprised. I am humbled by the impressive group of people who have assembled here today. We have with us in the room and via video some of the foremost leaders and advocates in the fight against human trafficking. We are joined by dignitaries and representatives from several government agencies and non-government organizations. We also have a number of Sabre Holdings employees who are passionate about this cause, many of whom this morning attended the first employee training session on human trafficking, led by the Airline Ambassadors International Organization. And finally, our very special guests today include two people who were directly affected and today are survivors of what is essentially modern-day slavery. This morning, Petra, shared her story at the training session, and this afternoon, another of our newfound friends, Tekla, will share her perspective on this issue. Right before this session, we spent time over lunch with a number of experts in human trafficking and leaders in travel. We rolled up our sleeves and discussed the many possible ways that the travel industry can have an impact. In addition to the speakers we'll hear from shortly, we had participation in that session from the U.S. Travel Association, Southwest Airlines, Hewlett-Packard, Virtuoso, the Travel Team, Corporate Travel Planners, Georgia International Travel, Ovation Travel, and Nexion. We also appreciated the perspectives of the Dallas and Irving Convention and Visitors Bureaus and the City of Southlake, and from those who serve on the front lines in the cause, nonprofit organizations including Airline Ambassadors International, Dallas Women's Foundation, Free International, and New Friends, New Life. We sincerely thank each of these organizations for their input and partnership to make a difference. The diverse group assembled here today is united in one very important way. We are appalled by what's going on all around us, the ongoing trafficking of human beings. It's hard to fathom that this crime continues today and that it goes on in every part of the world and in every U.S. city, but it does. We're also united in our resolute desire to do something about it. As you'll hear today, human trafficking is unfortunately one of the fastest growing areas of criminal activity in the world. Among the top three, right up there with weapons and drugs. It is estimated to be a $32 billion trade, and it affects up to 27 million people, many of whom are women and children. We often see it as commercial sex trade or forced labor. In all its forms, it's human slavery. Often the travel and tourism industry is an unwitting, an unwilling, certainly unknowing participant in trafficking activities, and that's why Sabre Holdings is committed to taking a strong leadership role in addressing this issue. We touch at Sabre nearly every aspect of travel, and that puts us in an ideal position to help raise awareness of this cause. We are proud to be the first global travel technology company to sign the ECPAT Code of Conduct, which is a tourism-driven initiative focused on preventing child exploitation and human trafficking. And there's more we can do. We believe education, collaboration, and advocacy are key components in this fight. Today we're launching Passport to Freedom, a comprehensive initiative to unite the travel and tourism industry in the fight against human trafficking. We pledge to educate our 10,000 employees worldwide, and we're committed to raising awareness among our thousands of customers and millions of travelers that we serve so that they're better prepared to identify and report potential trafficking incidents. In addition to our efforts to end these injustices, we also want to help those who survive beyond the ordeal to rebuild their lives. The program will include a scholarship and employment program to provide job training to human trafficking survivors for careers in travel and tourism. 2 days ago at the Clinton Global Initiative, President Obama made an impassioned plea for the world to open its eyes and take action to end this despicable crime. We applaud the President and his administration's strong leadership in combating human trafficking. His call for public-private partnerships in victim services, training, and awareness will make an enormous contribution to the effort. Sabre has heard the call and is passionately committed to educating the travel industry and helping survivors move on with their lives. We greatly appreciate the backing we've received so far from a wide variety of supporters, from the U.S. State and Transportation Departments, actress and advocate on this issue, Jada Pinkett Smith, the U.S. Travel Association, many of our customers, and others. Many of you are here with us today, and we really appreciate your participation. I also want to thank Secretary of Transportation Ray LaHood for his show of support in his earlier video comments. I know he wanted to be here today, but his schedule wouldn't permit. He is also very active in the fight against human trafficking. Through our ongoing collaboration, we can all make a difference.